A nuclear missile has been launched toward your city. Alarms are blaring and you've only got a few minutes to prepare for the impact. The initial blast of a 10-kiloton bomb, equivalent to the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945, would kill almost everyone within a 3-kilometer radius. If you're lucky enough to be outside the instant kill zone of this bomb, then pay attention because your fight for survival is just beginning. The world is constantly on the brink of a nuclear war. We all know it, but few of us have done anything to prepare for it. Well, don't worry, because some of the most important items to help you survive might actually be in your home right now. And if you don't have them, well, no problem. Check out the description below for links on where to buy them. Want to know all the different ways duct tape can save your life? Or why your fancy sunglasses are more important than your cell phone? Well, today we're going to help you put together the ultimate nuclear survival kit with just 8 items from around your home. Let's get started, because as soon as that bomb drops, you'll have just minutes until radioactive fallout starts raining down from the sky and eating away at your body. Number 8, helmet. Okay, the explosion will be massive. Then, if you survive the initial blast, a huge shockwave will hit seconds later, causing structures to collapse. It's time to brace for impact. You'll need to protect your head from falling debris. A bike helmet or a motorcycle helmet can help prevent head injuries or being knocked out by flying objects. Losing consciousness would be fatal. You've got a lot of work to do if you're going to survive the next few hours. Now, if you don't have a helmet, well, cover your head with thick clothing. And use a piece of cloth to cover your mouth and nose and protect your lungs. There's going to be a lot of dust and smoke in the air. Number 7, sunglasses. The initial explosion will produce a powerful flash of light with high ultraviolet radiation that can cause temporary blindness and eye injuries to anyone within an 85-kilometer radius. Wear sunglasses with UV protection, and needless to say, don't look directly at the explosion. Now, even though sunscreen won't protect your skin from all the forms of radiation caused by the explosion, it does offer protection against UV radiation that can lead to sunburns, skin cancer, and weakening of your immune system. So put on that high SPF sunscreen and cover your skin with thick clothes. Number 6, rubber gloves. After the initial blast, your environment will be covered with radioactive particles, and as the fallout begins, it's only going to get worse. It'll be crucial to avoid direct contact between your body and radioactive particles, but obviously you still need to handle things, so protecting your hands will be essential. Regular cleaning gloves are fine. They'll protect your skin from radiation. It's best to have a lot of them since they can get damaged. They'll also help you preserve your water supply for drinking. If you're wearing them, you won't need to wash your hands so much. Number 5, battery radio. Most of your local communication infrastructure will be devastated. It may be days or weeks before the electric grid and the internet are restored. However, radio signals may not be affected. It's likely that your government will have an emergency radio broadcast. Since electricity won't be available, a battery-powered radio can save your life, allowing you to listen for instructions on when and where it's safe to move. Number 4, duct tape. After surviving the blast, you need to stay away from the deadly fallout. Radioactive particles can cause radiation poisoning and kill you within hours. At the very least, they'll put you at a high risk of developing cancer later. So stay away from the outside at all costs for a minimum of 48 hours following the explosion. You'll need to completely seal your house, and this is where the duct tape comes in handy. Using it along with plastic sheeting, you can seal your windows and doors, cracks and vents, reducing the possibility of radiation entering your home. And in a pinch, duct tape can also be used as a makeshift bandage or fashioned into protective gloves if you don't have the rubber ones around. Number 3, potassium iodide pills. Okay, most people won't have these lying around the house, but they are so important that we needed to include them on the list. The air you're breathing will be full of radiation, and When absorbed by your lungs, it'll contaminate your thyroid gland and increase your risk of developing cancer. Potassium iodide pills work by filling your thyroid with stable iodine so it has no room to absorb radioactive iodine. Each pill will protect your thyroid for up to 24 hours. It's important to know that taking more than one pill at a time can be fatal, so read the instructions carefully. Number 2, a flashlight. Fallout and debris will be blocking out sunlight, making it dark and hard to find your way around. Having a powerful flashlight in your kit can save your life, helping you to avoid injury and to spot potential threats. You'll also need a warm jacket since temperatures will drop drastically. And number 1, non-perishable food. With all the radiation and fallout outside, you'll need to stay sheltered for at least 48 hours, so make sure you have a stock of non-perishable and ready-to-eat meals, and have plenty of bottled water too. Most other water sources will be contaminated now. Fuel and electricity to cook or refrigerate your food won't be available either. Canned beans, beef jerky, tuna, and protein bars can easily be stored in your emergency backpack. Pack as much as you can carry because you don't know how far you'll need to walk to find help, and you'll need to move quickly. At this point, you won't know what kind of warfare the enemy might have unleashed. Imagine the terrain is being stormed by tanks that can move in every direction. They're not harmed by other tanks' ammunition, and they can fire 9 massive rounds per minute with a reach of over 3 kilometers. Do you know which army can attack with this kind of force? Well, we'll show you the deadliest active military weapons next time on How to Survive.